Hey, good morning everyone. Hello Twitch, hello YouTube. Ba, ba, ba. What's up? Good morning. Back again, back at it. Close to be finished with the cleanup. Well, close. Getting somewhere. We never know when it's gonna end. Yeah, so this morning we're gonna keep going on the transmission tunnel. At first, there's not a lot left, to be fair. I have one bolt to remove, maybe cleaning the welds from yesterday. I'm not sure. I prepared the buffer for that, but I'm like, whoa, no one's gonna see that. But at the same time, I would love to make sure like everything's really clean, so might as well do it. And there's on the driver's side, I'll look at it this morning and we won't have to go too far on that. To be fair, we're gonna be basically welding the corner because there's a hole in there due to the way the metal sheet are coming along, so basically it's creating a triangle hole, like something like that. So we're gonna probably weld that and make sure we're cleaning everything up. But other than that, the driver's side is gonna be just about like filling it with some sealant that I ordered last night. So basically in a week or two, yeah, because I feel like it was maybe out of stock because it's taking over than a week to receive it. But yeah, we're gonna be receiving 2 tubes of sealant. Hopefully it's gonna be enough. But the fun thing is it's a really good product that allows you to paint it. So it's a black sealant going on top of the welds and everything to make sure no rust is going to start there. But at the same time, you can also paint it. So we will apply the sealant, smooth it to make a really good transition, and then later on we're gonna be painting the entire underbody of the car, which is super cool because I want it to be clean. So that's gonna be a thing. After that, if you read the title, you will have seen it. We're gonna be installing the pedal box that we did yesterday, the clutch pedal that we reassembled and everything. We're gonna be throwing that inside the car. At first, I was supposed to keep it out of the way for the steering column, but thinking of that last night, I realized that yeah, cool, but that needs to be in the car. It needs to get inside the car, and I need to arrange the steering column around it, like not the other way around. We don't want to fit the steering column first and then try to fit the pedal box assembly that's supposed to fit there because it's from the car. It's an OEM part, and that everything is on the way now. So we have to make sure we are respecting those constraints. So gonna throw that in there. Also, I took a look back at Modicar Mod's 240Z build, and yes, I found the information in part 2 of the build. They basically throw a Toyota Hilux from the 90s brake booster in there. It's the same bolt pattern as the Datsun, and so I ordered one, so we will see. It's not cheap, it's not too bad. $200 for a brake booster is pretty much what you're expecting to pay. And yeah, like we have seen the one that was on the Datsun, the 280 ZX one of the Datsun on the car. It was rusty, it was not leaking, but maybe, but we're not sure, who knows. So yeah, better be safe and throw a proper one in there. And also with that, I also found the bracket to fit the Willwood master cylinder that I want to put in there. So there's an adapter plate that will fit from the Toyota brake booster to the Willwood setup. So that's a win. So if by any chance we have everything in our hand soon, we're gonna have the brake booster fitted in there, and after that, once it's the proof of concept is there, the brake booster is in place, we're going to order everything for the brake system so that we can just put that out of the way. So that's gonna be a real good thing. The main concern, but looking at it this morning, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be okay. It will be the space in there, because the brake booster from the Toyota seems a bit beefier, I would say, than the one from the 280 ZX. But yeah, there's plenty of space. I'm just afraid that the heat shield around there won't fit properly after that, but we will deal with that. We will find a way to make it work if it's the case. All right, what else? Brake, we talked about that. Yeah, we're just going to take a look around and keep going on that. At some point, I don't know if it's gonna be this afternoon, because this afternoon is basically a short stream, but at some point we're gonna also have to dive again into the wiring loom. We have to take a look to what we are doing with all those Y connection that the tape was unwrapping itself basically. So we're gonna take a look at that soon. Two solutions possible: put a new tape on it and just like protect the Y connector, the Y crimps. When I'm saying Y is because it's a 2-to-1 connection, so 2 wires crimped to 1 wire output. So yeah, so basically we have, and in some cases it's even 4-to-1, so that's a bit crazy, but we found out it's from OEM, it's from factory, so hey, it's working, we're not touching that. So yeah, so basically we're gonna take a look at that. The only thing is, after 40 years, the tape, the electrical tape on there was unwrapping itself, and the ideal thing we will love to do is to put some shrink tube over that. And for that, well, it's gonna depend if it's really doable, because if you have a 2-to-1, either you have two choices. You follow the 1 wire, hoping that at the end you can unpin the connector and slide a shrink tube, or you have to unpin the 2 wires and then put a shrink tube over the top of the 2 and bring it to the Y connection. So therefore it might be a bit complicated for some of them, but we will, that's why I'm saying dive again into the wiring loom. We're just going to start at the end here and move our way around until we reach the inside of the car, and then do the same thing inside of the car, which means a lot of time, not a lot of effort. It's honestly like an easy job, but a long and painful job to do, because yeah, you're just looking at wires for hours and hours and hours. So, but it's part of the game, and if we want it to be clean, well, we better do that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's start this morning by welding a few things. Pom, 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 pom. There you go. So we're gonna move under the car here. Basically on the left side we can see it, but like just barely. I'm gonna move the camera up a little bit. There we go. What I'm gonna look first is for that bolt here, just to see if I can unscrew that. So it seems like a 10 or 11 mil from the outside here. So I'm gonna see if it's first of all welded in place. If it's not, we're just going to unscrew that because I don't think it's super useful at the moment. Gonna bring it in, see if it fits, and from there we're gonna know. No, 11 or 12. I think it's more of a 12 than anything else. Oh yeah, first of all I want to see inside of the car if I can basically find what it's used for. I feel like it's a nope, I can't. Well, honestly, I don't see where it's coming from. From there, that would mean here. Oh yeah, it's there. Wait, what? That's not used at all. They even made an exception in the floor pan for that. What? It's basically a bolt going through through just one layer of metal sheet. Well, I guess two because of here, the outside, but it's going through that one, no, that one, no, that one, and the one at the bottom here, it's basically a notch in there. So, yep, that's not used at all. Let's remove that. And it was 11. All right, I feel like I'm gonna try to put a bit of grinder in here just to smooth them a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy, but just smoothing them so the sealant's gonna work better. There you go. You know, sometimes you're just asking yourself why. Well, that's one of these moments. Hey, hello, mom. Right, so I'm gonna have to pull that out from the inside, and we're gonna be welding. Okay, there you go. We're gonna be welding that hole in here because we don't need that. And then we're gonna smooth that out. And like I said, the only other thing we're gonna be welding is here. Basically, there's a small triangle hole in here. So that's probably the only thing we're gonna make sure it's heavy duty. So let me throw that in the bin. Put the wrench key back in their spot. It's a bit chill this morning in the garage. I can feel it like the nose is telling me, which is really fun, to be fair. I appreciate those temperatures. That and the bolt itself is now somewhere on the ground, I guess. Well, too bad. You're gonna stay there. All right. So there we go. There, and then let's grab the buffer and remove a bit of paint if we want to be able to weld on this side of the car. So let's go and do that. All right, heavy noise. Heavy noise. Oh no, we changed it, that's true. Loud noise. right, so we got our stuff back in place. Now we can just open the gas bottle and basically work our way around. We're just going to weld the hole on the other side, then yeah, in fact both holes, one on each side, and then we're gonna move and start buffing the welds from yesterday. So that's gonna be the idea, I think. Shouldn't be too painful to do. Oh, the gloves. Let's grab the gloves. It's important. Welding mask is a must, but the gloves are a must too. All right, boom. There we go. Welding gun. Condition of it, not great, not bad. Let's maybe just clean it up a little bit. Just removing the schmutz. And I'm using the welder like never before. It's crazy. All right, let's start on this side. Oh yeah, I want to take a look also if I have. Right, the battery is telling me that it's okay, nothing. I just want to make sure I don't have a low battery situation which means I could get flashed at any time, but we're okay. All right. There we go. That one's done. Now move to the other side. Here. So we are just welding the small corner at the bottom here. Let's make sure there's no fire in the car now. We are all good. Oh, I see the glowy orange in here. That's cool. We're okay. Let's go. So basically, I use the same classic technique I'm using since day one, I will say. I basically added little lips of weld all around the hole. So therefore, I have some really thick and good material like weld. The weld material is really one of the best to weld to. So basically I added a little bit of weld all around the edge of my of the hole here, and then I just filled it. So I'm doing this, I've done the same on the other side. So honestly, so far it's working really well. So really happy with that. All right, let's move the camera back a little bit and turn off the welder because we don't need it anymore. And let's try to clean a little bit on this side. So this one, I'm okay with it. I might just give it a little bit of a buffer shot. But other than that, it's really more here that we have some stuff that are not pretty, so we're gonna try to remove them. And otherwise, yeah, we're gonna move forward because basically I just want to make sure it's not going to hit the transmission or be a pain in the ass for us later on. So might as well do that right now because, yeah. Oh, big news. Big news. I did a bit more homework last night and we are ready. I think in the next few days I'm going to order the transmission finally. I've picked up the one I want to use. When modifying a car, you always have to keep in mind it's a compromise. Like on everything you're doing, it's compromise. And right now I had to choose between two different variant of the same transmission. I want a T56 and I need to go because of the shifter position. I need to go, we can see it by the way right here. Boop, the hole right there. So basically the length I need for my transmission will set like the back of the transmission to a specific spot, and then from there I need to choose the proper one. And so I need to go with a T56 Magnum F, which is one of the variant, and the F has two possibilities. In fact, it's two different gear ratios, so the box itself is the same thing, the transmission box, but the inside, the gears inside are different. And so I have a ratio that's gonna, like I said, it's two compromise. Either that I have some short ratio, which mean first, second, and third are going to be really close. And I took a look with the parameter I have right now, which is the differential that I need to confirm. However, honestly, that could be a thing. That could be a thing we do today before I order the transmission, because I need to confirm that this is a 3.7 diff ratio. If it is, which means 3 turn of the front little wheel right here in the middle, for 1 turn of the wheels. No, opposite. 3.7 turns of the wheels for 1 turn of that, something like that. One or the other, just have to spin the wheel and we will see which one is slower. But yeah, I think it's that 1 turn of that is 3 turn of wheel, I think. But anyways, that said, it means that with the 3.7, with the max RPM I'm thinking to get with the V8, which is, I will say the safe zone will be 6,300. The tuner will probably put the rev limiter at 6,500, something like that. Most of the time, from what I've seen, is the range where people put them. So with that said, with all the parameter, the tire diameter also, so the full tire diameter, I was able to use a calculator online to see if we were going to, well, to see what is the theoretic top speed for every gear. With that said, the first Magnum F I can use will give me some short ratio, which mean first is top speed at 60-ish kilometers per hour, second will be at around 98 kilometers per hour, and third somewhere around 130, I think. It's not bad. However, my BMW has basically the same kind of ratio. And just thinking of the fact that, well, the same kind of top speed, and the BMW feels great in first, second, and third. However, this car is gonna be lighter and way more powerful. And I'm like, okay, if I'm putting the same kind of ratio that I have, like the same kind of top speed per gear that I have in the BMW in the Datsun, that will mean whap, pop, 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 always. I'm gonna be always changing gear. I won't have like a proper range to use it because we are too powerful. If the car stick to the ground, it's gonna go straight to the limit of the gear, like at all time. And you know, that doesn't feel right to me. However, the good thing with that gear ratio is that for cruising on the highway, the overdrive speed, so 5 and 6 are basically the best overdrive ratio you could have, because you will be at around 1900 RPM for running 115 on the highway. 115, yeah, 115 on the highway, which is really good because that will be a bit more like give you better fuel economy. But we're not building the car for fuel economy. So the one I'm thinking to go with, even though the car won't be at all time on the track, so the fuel economy could be cool, the one I'm planning to go with is the other gear ratio that has longer gears, which mean first speed will top speed at around 70 and second speed at around 115. So we're gaining almost 15 to 20 kilometers per hour on the second gear, and that's a huge difference. So I might be able to play with second gear way more on the track than if I had the close ratio. And then the third one is going to 160, something like that. So basically second and third will be probably super useful on the track. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go with that one. The bad thing with that, however, is that, like I said, 5 and 6, they are the overdrive gears, and for cruising on the highway, instead of being at 1900 RPM, I'm gonna be somewhere around 2200, so like 300 to maybe even 400 RPM higher, which mean obviously less fuel economy with that. So hey, part of the game. I will learn to drive just at 100 kilometers, I guess, 100 kilometers per hour. That's gonna be it. All right, let's start cleaning that. That was a huge show about transmission, eh? Part of the game. That's a lot of question, honestly, to understand all the gear ratio and stuff. And yeah, that was a huge learning curve that I had to go through, but I'm really happy because right now it feels like I know where I'm going with that, and I know what I'm expecting from the car. So we'll see, we'll see. All right, loud noise. Oh, didn't work. I'm gonna grab also the protection for the ears. So yep, loud noise. Loud noise. Why is it not working? Loud noise. Loud noise. All right, so just as you can see, it's really worth it to do that, because right now it's smoothing like everything here, so the sealant is gonna be way easier to apply. I thought of letting that like this, but honestly it's gonna be so much easier to smooth everything out and like blend everything all together, so I'm really happy about the fact that I'm actually doing that. So yeah, let's keep going. Loud noise. Loud noise. All right, so we have pretty much done all the welds around here except that one, but that one here, there's such a huge hole and everything. We're gonna be blending everything all together, so no big deal with that one. I'm gonna remove also the screws coming out of here. There's 3 of them at least. Yeah, 3 of them, 1 here, so we're just going to cut the edge of that, just because I hate to see some sharp edge in here, not a good place to have them, so let's remove those. All right, loud noise. Loud noise. All right, that went pretty straightforward. So let's grab the primer, the beautiful red primer, and let's just keep that protected. Woo! I almost threw you all to the ground. There we go. Boom. Easy win. Look at this. 10:30 and it's already done. 10:20 in fact. Closer to 10:20 than anything else. Boom. Easy peasy. All right, let's move again on the box and the pedal box. That's gonna be really smooth this morning for a smooth guy. Cause damn, I feel like I'm not wake up at the moment. I feel like I'm still in the bed, to be fair. So yeah, might as well take it slow and have fun doing it. That can throw that in here. Front cam. There you go. Let's remove the cam from here, and we're gonna put the Datsun on the ground. Well, not fully, right? Because we're missing a few components at the front. For that, there you go, there you go. I'm gonna need a huge cleanup in here. Huge cleanup in here. There's so many stuff on the ground. All right, let's bring the Datsun down, shall we? I'm gonna remove the ground. Just making sure we're not crushing it on the ground. I don't think we're gonna be that low, but hey, who knows? Hey, we might try a new camera angle today. Since we cleaned up the trunk, I might try to put that cam right in the trunk to see the full interior in there. We will still need to work also on the rust on this side there. I might finish this morning with cleaning up the hose for the AC. That's perfect. All right. So there we go. Back to the ground. And what's holding that? Oh, there we go. So many tools on the ground. I really need to make a scrap metal trip now. It's gonna be super useful. It's gonna clean so many things in here. But yeah, we need to do that eventually. All right, so from now, the pedal box. Let's just bring that back here. We're gonna take a look already if we can make that clutch switch activate. Because here we're missing the grommets on that one too. So we will need a few little thing in there. All right, So if you want to see what I'm looking at right now, dual side. All right, so right now what I'm looking for is to make the same kind of setup here that you can see on the pedal. We have some rubber grommets in here activating the switch, so it's stopping on them. And here we don't have them. On the clutch pedal, we're missing that thing to activate the clutch switch. That is a bit sticky. Let's put a bit of lithium grease in there. Just a really tiny amount. But let's make sure it's not sticky at all. Oops, tiny amount, lol. Nailed it. Just making sure we lubricate it enough. All right. Should be good. So yeah, so basically what I'm looking for is finding a solution to have that hole filled with something that's gonna push. I could use probably a little bolt or something, but feels like something in rubber or plastic will be better. And I have maybe an idea for that. Like just filling the hole with that would work. Now it's activating. I just don't know if it's gonna last. That's the only thing, but I feel like it's a good guess. Honestly, boom. With just that filled, it's a little bit squishy. I mean, I feel like it's gonna hold in place. Job's done. Well, that was easy. Something that fits perfectly, love it. So clutch pedal in place, all painted black. The assembly looks quite good. So we will move inside the car and try to put that back in place. All right, front cam. Front cam. All right, let's go. I'm gonna move the cam so you will be able to see inside of the car. Poink, poink. There we go. We should have a better angle than last time when I did remove the pedal box, because that tripod is better. And we have some cleanup that has been done, so everything is better. Yeah, dual side. Dual side. All right. There you go. So let's bring that inside. Boom. Hup. Parkour. There you go. So I just have to remember where I did put the bolts for that, but I think they are still in place. I think. Let's see. Side cam. There you go.
You don't need the front one. But yeah, so basically, as you can see, we already have quite a lot of module in here. And what we're gonna be doing is simply, oh yeah, they are all on the ground there. We are simply going to put back the pedal assembly. So we still have this throttle one in here. I don't know if you can see it properly, but it's right here. So this one's already in place. It has a slide angle on it. I don't know if it's normal or not, but it did work, so we're gonna keep it like this. And this one here is just aligning with a few holes at the back there, and then some bolts at the top here. Let's just make sure which one is which. No, not those. Are they the one? I feel like yes, but at the same time they are way too long. So what was it? Are these ones? No, these ones are perfectly done for that. But they also work for that. Now that's interesting. Oh, it's a door. All right, so we have two of those. Because basically I have two holes in here where this is going to bolt, and it seems like these will work. Oh no, okay, yeah, it's probably these ones, and they are going all the way through. Well, no, because we don't have, or it's that, and they are going at the top there. That's curious. They should be the small one, I guess. I'm unsure. I don't remember, guys. All right, let's first of all try to put that in here. So I feel like that was coming, all right. Ugh. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. There we go. That's probably not going there, is it? Oh, yes it is, but at the back here. Let me put the wire in place, because if I don't, you're about to see my ass also. Hey, my bit. Right, because if I don't, I'm gonna be crushing wires in here. There and there. So that is sitting on top there. Right, we're almost there. We just need to align. Oh, there we go. So now this is in place. Hey, 3 pedals, no way. Wow. All right, and now if I had to guess, these will be the bolts I will be using here, right? Because otherwise they won't fit. And these one fits perfectly. So we're gonna have to find which bolts we're using those ones. Because yeah, that is fitting perfectly. So, gonna be sitting like this, clutch, brake. Honestly, there's a lot of space for left foot braking in here, and even it's gonna be easy to do a heel toe, which is pretty cool. So that is feeling great. That's gonna line up with that. Master cylinder is gonna grab right there. Brake master is going to grab around here, yeah, right in the grease. And then throttle pedal in here. Let's go, that's some solid progression. So, and even the throttle pedal, if we need more adjustability, we might be able to basically, okay, there is a stopper at the top here, and we will even be able to like pull that even more. Oh, I don't think so because of how the lever is working there. All right, so we have 3 pedals now. Clutch. Yeah, that clutch pedal is gonna feel good. There's gonna be a lot of feeling on it. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see if we have the wiring loom here. So that thing here, that's the brake switch. Yup. These are all the brake switch in here. And then let's see if we have the other one. I'm kind of curious. That one, I don't know exactly where it's going. Oh yes, we have the wiper one here, and we didn't remove the connector for that, so that's pretty cool. Those blue ones, I don't know exactly where they're going, but yeah, we should be okay with a bunch of them. Just like here, we have that module, but it's exactly the same that we have at the back here. So we might be keeping that one in there because it's easier to reach. So that should be good. And here it was where the dashboard was mounting, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty awesome. Wiper module, everything in place. Let's go. Might grab the tool and just make sure we are tightening those bolts, because if we don't, I feel like I'm gonna forget about them, and at some point I'm gonna be, pedal box is loose. Right. Oh, almost died. Again and again and again. 12 mil. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to find the bolt for the steering column again, because I feel like I was using the same one as we are using for the pedal box. So we might have to take a look at this. But for now, let's just use that. There we go. So this is not going anywhere. We have everything on the other side to reach it, and once both master cylinder are gonna be in place, it's basically tightening everything right there. Because I also have those, and those are not going in here. They were the one used for the brake booster, and the small one I can't remember. Not in here. That's not going in there either. These 2 ones are fitting in there, but I don't know how to use them properly right now. They could have been for something else. Oh yeah, and these ones are the one going through the firewall for the other one there. This small one, I don't know, it feels like it might have been on the ground here for a while. That's why you should always put your bolts right where they belong. That's why I've done that for here, so we don't have to look for them afterward. Just like this is probably fitting in one place like here. Yes, it is. Yeah, no, maybe, who knows? It is for this side, so, and since I don't know if it was used for that, let's not use it for now. All right, what else? Let's grab the steering column. I want to see if it's gonna fit in here now that the pedal box is back in. The BRZ steering column, because you haven't seen it yet in there. It's looking so good. Because yeah, I'm looking at the column here. Oh, and maybe it was the long bolt, because I just saw there was quite a thick plate in there that we might be reusing now that I'm looking at it. That will be quite cool to reinforce those two small tabs at the top here, because they can bend really easily, so might as well do that. And yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a problem even with the pedal box. Oh, never mind. We might have a bracket in the way. Confirm bracket in the way. We're gonna have a decision to make. Yep, see, that's why you're test fitting stuff. We have one bracket here in the way, if you want to see it. Oh, yeah. So basically, can you see that thing here? Yep, you can. There you go. So now you see the matter. We have the unit to fit. This is where it's lining up, where the original column steering was fitting. And basically we have that bracket right in the way to reach that hole over there. So yeah, that means we're gonna have to make something, probably cut that one, but we have to remember what it was used for. Sorry for all the movement. But basically at this point we have to remember what it was used for. So that one here was holding something, and I'm gonna take a look if it's in the dashboard maybe. Yeah, let me take a look at that. If it's in the dashboard, there's plenty of brackets all over the place to compensate for that, but I'm not convinced it was for that. Over here, no, I don't think it was special for the dashboard. So it was for something else. What was it? Not the steering column of the Datsun, that's for sure. Oh, maybe the plastic at the bottom there. Yeah, it could have been the plastic going around here and everything. Let me try to find it and we will take a look at it. Is it that one? I feel like it might be that one. Yep. There. Is that you, Pikachu? I don't know where you're supposed to go. It's going like this, and it was going somewhere here. Don't know what that is. All I can tell is that this is making a lot of sense, but other than, oh, maybe not. Yeah, that's maybe not the right one. This is probably, Let's try to figure that out before cutting or removing anything that we shouldn't be removing. That's okay. There we go. Where's my other plastics? In here. Why I cannot find those plastic? Did I had that one? I really can't remember what that was for. You know what? I think it's gonna be a thing where I need to go back to my own VOD and take a look at this, because honestly, I have no clue. Just like I have no clue how we're gonna fit that in here. Oh, actually, it might fit, because we have to fit the key barrel in there, but I have no clue if it's gonna fit. Because you see, there's quite a lot of, there's not a lot of space, in fact. Like, that's always something we can manage later on, but yeah, it will be cool to basically have it in place. That one too is not fitting in there. That's gonna be a bit of pain in the ass to fit everything. Yeah, a small sleeve will do the job here. Just having like a reductor to put that, and also the wiper switch. That will help. Yeah, I feel like the hardest part about this bracket here is going to be about just fitting the accessories around it. Like steering column, I'm pretty sure I can remove that without having too much of a bad time, and it's gonna work. Like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Then removing that, there's gonna be something that should bolt here that's not going to be there. Honestly, it could be something as easy as like, no, not this one. Could just be like a simple bracket in there, and we're just not like a single connector, but we just don't see it right now. But yeah, so this one I'm not too afraid of, like cutting it, and we have a spare one if needed. So, or even bending it, in fact. Yeah, we might be able to just try to bend it, like cut it a little bit on the side, because it's bent, so it's pretty strong. So just cut the bend on the side at a specific spot, then bend it towards the upper side, so we would remove. And if there was a module there, we can maybe rework that so the module's sitting on top here somewhere, so there's a bit of space in there. Yeah. All right. I'm thinking out loud right now. Because yeah, we're gonna be doing that. There's that thing, I don't know where it's going to. It falls on the ground at some point. Yup. Like, if I'm using some logic, everything around here is like, every holes in here are there for holding in place some parts. Well, some plastic parts, so it will be logical that it's no big deal. That one here will make a lot of sense if it was just going like this, and the dash is closing in front. So yeah, the dash is closing around here, so that will make a lot of sense too.
we will have the module there. Well, the module, the plastic going around the steering wheel. So that should be good because it's just closing around it, so no big deal. Other than that, what else? What else? What else? I feel like I'm missing something, but am I missing the big picture? Who knows? Let's find out later on. So that's done, that's done. Let me check the front cam. See, this is why it's getting complicated at the moment, because basically the steering column of the Datsun is just this little part here. So that's really simple, let's say that. So because we want to basically put the because we want to put the BRZ1 in there, of course it's going to be harder to make everything fit all together. And yes, the bracket, the long bolts are for this one. We can see it was super thick, so we're okay at the moment with that. The only thing is, yeah, we need to figure out where and how we're doing stuff right now. So that's going to be a big part. Here I feel like I'm going to be butchering that one to make the other one fit. Because we can basically cut the welds to reuse that brackets to give us a bit of strength in there. So that will be super cool, and have the right spacer also. So maybe try to bring everything back to its place. I ordered last night a digital and magnetic angle finder. So we're gonna be able to also work like that angle in the car and see, okay, now we are at that angle, and at the output the steering rack need to get that angle too. So that's gonna be super cool, that's gonna be helpful. So we might reuse that bracket here, just maybe adding a little, because I don't need the round part. Like as you can see here, it's going all around the rack, but since ours is way beefier and with all the electronic in there, we might just be adding like a metal, a piece of metal on top here, and then cutting it from the inside. So this way it's gonna stay at the same distance. However, we're gonna have just a flat bar for that one, and we're gonna use that as a spacer and a reinforcement for the steering rack of the BRZ. So that should help quite a lot. Other than that, another possibility we have, let me grab the thing over there. Since I'm about to maybe start doing some surgery to that, since this is going through here, and wait a sec, since it's going like this, and that this one, oh, let me loosen that up. That's gonna be easier to understand. So like this, like that, and oh, magic. Is it magic or not? Oh yeah. So you see, this one is made to fit around that. And that's the problem we have right now. We cannot do that on the Datsun at the moment, on the one from the BRZ. And just like, let me again try to show you something. If I grab the, I won't be able to bring the key barrel, but you know, like this is part of the deal. We cannot fit that properly around around there. So we might end up just cutting the top part here to reuse that cylinder and weld it on the BRZ unit. The only thing I'm afraid of is if welding it too close to the top might throw too much heat in the bearing, because that's something you have to keep in mind. We're not supposed to heat bearing too much, because we might like just make it go bad, like it might fail after that, so the steering wheel will lock itself and stuff like that because of that. But yeah, so we will have to take a look at this. Other than that, let me think. Yeah, if we can fix the accessories at the top, use the bracket to push it in place, and cut the little bracket, because basically it's the same one as we have here. So, oh, it was already removed. So basically right now, the bracket we're talking about is this one here. The tab here is in the way. So we might be just removing that entirely. I just can't remember what it was used for. So that's gonna be a big thing. Maybe we should already go, since it's super calm this morning. We might as well, let me do that. And better camera plan. I'm gonna go and take a look at what's going on the YouTube channel and see if I can just, you know, find what it was used for, if it was used at all, because maybe it wasn't. All right, I'm on the good YouTube studio. I'm gonna go take a look. Woo, we're making some views on YouTube. Let's go. All right, okay, so it's gonna be like a long time ago, right? 49 videos already in there. Let's go, baby. I'm trying to see if I have a easy to think, easy to understand title that will tell me interior removal or something like this. I think I do. I just need to remember what it was. I'm not on the right page. Time to remove, oh, say goodbye to the interior. Sounds about right. All right, 2 hours and a half. Let's try to figure that out. So we're gonna be speed running through that. Oh, that wasn't the good one. Let's go. Okay, so. Oh, look at this. There was an engine at once. All right, let's go. Oh, the camera that was buggy as fuck. Measurement. That was cool. Oh, that's Hawk. Let's go. Right, might as well just go ahead and do that and speed 2 times. No sound because it's that's not fast enough. Oh no! I hit the 0 button. Freak. Right. Oh, tell me I'm gonna show it better. Wow, there was an interior in there. I feel like it was maybe already removed out there. Explaining how to remove properly. Oh, are we going to see it? And that's why I'm really happy to have my VOD on YouTube. Oh! Where is it? Wow, out there. No. Show it to me. Alright, we need to go at low speed now. Oh. Oh, are we going to see it? Is it the moment? We're moving. Modules there. Where's the bracket in there? It's not there, that's why. Is it? Oh no, I know what that was. Yeah, I do remember now. I think. Yeah, look. I was using it, but not for the proper thing. Oui, je sais, je peux utiliser frame par frame. Allô, bon matin, en passant, Kev, comment vas-tu? On cherche à quoi sert la braquette qui est dans le chemin en ce moment, puis je pense que j'avais rien de plugué dessus de base. OK, there we go. There. That bracket here, that module, we already have it. So this one's already at the back of this bracket, in fact. So we are okay. Because, yeah, basically we need to cut that one because it's in the way of the BRZ steering rack, so it's not ideal, you know. Not steering rack, but steering column. So, yep, we should be able to just cut it. Just cut it, let's go. All right, bonjour, bon matin en passant. There you go. Puis si tu veux voir de quoi je jase, pompe. En gros, on est rendu avec 3 pédales, which is super cool. Fait que 3 jolies pédales maintenant. Fait qu'on notre pédale de clutch est mise, fitée, tout. Et là, le mécanisme fonctionne. Fait que, et en ce moment, look at this. Wow! Fait que 1, 2, 3! Let's go! On a 3 pédales. Fait qu'on a une vraie voiture maintenant. Puis, ce qu'on cherchait en gros, c'est la braquette ici. Ah, tu la vois pas vraiment de même. Là, celle-là ici, j'avais une vis dedans qui me laissait sous-entendre que j'avais quelque chose de plugué dedans. Mais ce que j'avais de plugué, c'est le module qui en réalité va derrière ici, qui est ce connecteur-là. Fait que c'est ça. Puis c'est que là, en ce moment, on doit fitter ce chunky little unit-là. Puis la braquette en question arrive directement dans le morceau ici. Fait que voilà. Fait que, mais c'est ça, fait que là on est rendu avec pas mal de trucs de mis en place. Ben pas mal. La réparation de rouille est presque finie. Tout, au fond, juste tous les trous de chaque côté. Ça fait-tu un bout que t'es passé sur le stream? Petite question de même, juste savoir si ce que je vais dire, tu le sais ou t'as rien vu. Parce qu'en gros, c'est ça, on a vraiment travaillé beaucoup l'engine bay en ce moment. L'engine bay est vraiment rendu plus clean. Puis ensuite de ça, là, on est en train de bouger tranquillement vers commencer à refitter des pièces. Fait qu'il reste encore de la job à faire, le frame n'est pas encore réparé. Le frame va attendre un peu en fait. J'ai un ami soudeur qui va me machiner un morceau directement en place. Qui va fileter Bolton en place. J'ai lurk un peu, mais j'ai pas tous les détails. OK, look at this. Front cam. Oh, front cam. There you go. Je vais aller chercher la cam de l'autre bord. Je vais te faire un petit show-off ce matin. Wow, selfie stick, let's go! Selfie stick mode. Fin de semaine, j'ai reçu la nouvelle cam. On a tout changé le setup pour plus que ça soit glitchy puis buggy tout le temps. Fait que... Hey, let's go! Side cam. Boom! Alright. Fait que, en gros, c'est ça. Il va nous rester le morceau là à réparer pas mal. Mais tout ce qui était les trous, tout ça, là, c'est sur le primer gris, fait que ça paraît quand même pas mal. Mais tout ce qui était les trous qu'on n'avait pas besoin, tout a été réparé, tout ça. Les seuls qui me restent à faire, c'est les deux coins là qui sont rusty. Mais, tu sais, je sais pas si tu te rappelles, mais mettons, ici, il y avait 6 trous comme ça, puis il y en avait 5 le long de ce morceau-là ici. Fait que tout a été cleané, tout a été ressoudé. Fait que comme ça, on repart avec du beau, du lisse. Lisse, c'est bosselé un peu, là. Mais c'est ça, c'est qu'on va painter, au moins, on n'aura pas juste 1 million de trous par rapport, puis tout à la fin du projet. Là, normalement, on repart avec vraiment moins de stock. Tout a été pas mal enlevé côté mécanique, comme on peut voir. Puis, au fond, en ce moment, c'est ça, on travaille au niveau d'ici pour checker qu'est-ce qu'on fait avec le master slide de clutch, le brake booster puis le master slide de brake. Puis là, en fin de semaine, j'osais avec du monde et les choix commencent à devenir plus coûteux, mais plus intenses un peu. En gros, brake booster, on le change normalement. On va le recevoir la semaine prochaine, on va le savoir la semaine prochaine. Mais normalement, un brake booster de Toyota Pickup ou 4Runner des années 90, début 90, fit pile poil en place, c'est le même bolt pattern dessus. Fait que, puis le mien, il commençait à s'en venir tranquillement, pas vite, mine de rien. En gros, on avait un petit peu de rouille dessus, il n'était pas vraiment top shape. Fait que c'est ça. Fait que là, on le change pour un petit côté, le petit côté au fond plus récent. Fait que brake booster de Toyota qui va être fité au final avec un adapter plate vers un brake, un master slide Willwood avec une proportion valve ajustable. Un super beau kit qui se vend que tout va être dans le coin là, protégé, tout ça. Fait que plus un master slide Willwood pour la clutch. Fait que comme ça, on va être prêt à entamer après ça l'assemblage du reste. Puis c'est ça. Fait que dès que ce coin-là est sort out, le reste, le filage, il reste à le réabrier, mais tout est terminé. On n'a pas encore pesé la chaudière. La chaudière, je continue à mettre du stock de temps en temps dedans, là, mais elle est débordante. Fait que voilà, fait que ça fait pas mal le tour. Je vais recevoir du sealant, je vais sealer à peu près toutes les edges, tout ça, refaire les seals à grandeur du char sur le devant. Fait que ça devrait être relativement clean quand on va terminer. Front cam. Front cam. Oh man, la commande vocale. Front cam. Dual side. Dual front. Hey, let's go! Ouais, non, c'est ça, pour de vrai, vraiment content. Là, les dernières semaines ont été bien payantes. OK, let's go, on va reloquer ça. Excusez pour le bas. Front cam. Front cam. Hey, enfin. Fait que c'est ça, le reste, là... On s'en vient dans le moment où ça devient difficile un peu de choisir ce sur quoi on travaille. Dans le sens, il y a tellement de choses à faire, mais il y a des choses que justement, tu sais, c'est difficile. Ah, c'est difficile, c'est de trouver genre le bon timing, la confiance de le faire, tout ça, tu sais, comme commencer à couper le système de direction, puis tout, couper des braquettes, des trucs de même, c'est genre, faut que tu y penses, puis tu y repenses, tout ça. Fait que pour de vrai, tu sais, ça devient un peu intense sur certains trucs, mais sinon, tu sais, globalement, je te dirais ça avance super bien. Je suis vraiment satisfait
de la progression. Le frame, justement, on risque de faire 2 sections sur mesure. Il reste des petits morceaux à machiner chaque côté du frame à l'avant pour faire comme des trappes d'accès un peu, là. Il y avait comme des trous, fait qu'on va genre juste faire, j'ai comme coupé que ça fasse 2 shapes triangulaires dans le frame, puis on va faire des plaques qui viennent bolter avec 3 ou 4 bolts juste par-dessus. Sinon, à part de ça, c'est pas mal ça. On va être rendu à refaire tout le filage. Vu que tu étais là pas mal dans le temps qu'on travaillait le filage, tu sais, toutes les connexions qu'on a trouvées de 2 fils à 1 fil, puis les trucs de même. En gros, ça, avec le système de clutch que j'ai acheté, au fond, le pedal box que j'ai acheté, il y avait la couette de fil des sensors qui arrivait. Ben, guess what? C'est d'origine de même sur le char, parce que sur celui-là, on est arrivé sur une connexion qui était identique, les mêmes crimps toutes, avec un 2 fils vers un fil qui arrivait dessus. Fait que c'est d'origine. Ça fonctionne, ça a l'air que ça fait la job, fait qu'on va garder ça de même. Par contre, on va essayer de voir aussi si on peut juste tout cleaner puis tout passer avec des shrink tubes dessus pour essayer de le rendre le plus propre possible. Mais ouais, pas mal ça en ce moment. Fait que là, il y a le power steering qui va être un peu tannant à fitter, mais pas si mal. Fun fact, chose qui arrive jamais, c'est quasi Bolton. Je dis quasi là parce qu'en gros, il y a la grosse braquette à l'arrière qui soutient le poids qui est à fabriquer, mais le devant, les 2 braquettes que je t'ai montré, tout ça sur le power steering, les 2 du devant, ils alignent avec, ils alignent pile poil avec ceux-là. Fait qu'en gros, c'est genre presque Bolton. Je l'ai bolté une fois dedans quand je l'ai reçu. Puis genre, c'est fou. Fait que là, sur les 3 points d'ancrage, 2 fits. C'est ça, vraiment beau hasard. 2 fits à leur place. Puis à l'arrière, il me reste juste à faire la braquette qui va soutenir verticalement le poids. Que ça, j'ai pas encore tout à fait décidé comment je vais le faire. Mais je commence à avoir mon idée un peu avec ce petit morceau de 2 par 1. Fait que dual side. En gros, avec ça, je pense qu'on va être bon pour le slider comme juste derrière ici. Puis je dis ça, puis c'était vrai sans le pedal box. So never mind, we won't be able to do just that. And now that's where the complicated part happened. But we might be able to use the side of that. Parce qu'au fond, l'unité BRZ ici, faut aller fitter juste de quoi qui... Ben juste, c'est ça qui va embarquer autour ici pour soutenir le poids. Le gros du poids est à l'arrière là. Tu sais, c'est le moteur, veut pas. Puis c'est ça, les 2 braquettes ici alignent avec les 2 longues bolts là. Fait que ça, on est correct. But yep, we're gonna have to figure that out. Make sure that everything's lining up, that we have something preventing it from bending. Could probably weld something just coming down of there. Not ideal. Yep, that one's gonna be a huge challenge to do. But that's what we love, challenges. Let's move that forward. Thing is, we also have the possibility to slide that bracket with that lever here, so we might be able to just use that to swing it in place somewhere more But for that, we're gonna be waiting anyway for our half shaft, well, not half shaft, but like the steering column bottom part, because we have one telescopic part from BRZ that we need to grab and fit in place here. So that's gonna be a thing. So before we have that, we're not gonna be able to basically put everything in place. So yep, gonna have to wait. There. Because we can make the gap between here and there closer or larger, so that should be a thing too to help us go around there. So yep, we're gonna be cutting that brackets for sure. We will just need to remove it, I guess. It's gonna be helpful. If we can find, oh, it's in the front here, yeah. Boom and boom. Okay, let's go. I'm not gonna put that here. All right, let's remove that from the car. Hup. And yeah, the hardest part's gonna be about fitting that and fitting like the accessories around the power steering. Because right now, seems like the key barrel and stuff like that won't fit in there, so that's gonna be harder a little bit, so yeah. All right, what's next? We could be cutting that. Front cam. Hey. All right, let's grab the camera back from there. We're gonna be cleaning the AC right now. Just going to remove the bit of pipe coming from the interior. I don't know exactly, that's a thing. We might wanna take a look. The AC system, is it something that is plugged in a different spot than the heater core? Is the heater core, and let me grab the book. I'm not sure if it's not broken from there, so because I think by the end of it, oh, there we go. Refrigerant system. I'm gonna take a look if there's a module in there that could be deleted completely, because we have like the piping set up. Yep, that thing here. Side cam. So you see those two pieces of tube coming out of here. This is supposed to be plugged. If we look in the book, it's around here. So they are broken right now, but it should be that. So we might be able to delete this entire thing inside. Like this is the cooling unit. So we might be able to remove that entirely from the car. Let me check if we have more info with that. Because if I'm not wrong, the way a car is working is basically coolant, well, the cooling system, not of the engine, but like the AC is on a different system than the heat. So we might be able to unsure. There we have that. All right, not really. Well, okay, so basically from what I'm understanding, there's by this trap here, there's basically the air intake for the cabin right under here. Then it's moving, like the drawing is pretty good here. But like, look at this like this. This is if we are in the passenger seat basically. So this is grabbing fresh air from the top part here. Then it's moving through the turbine in here to push air into the system. And here is our cooling unit. So we could be removing the entire middle part in here, but we have to keep the plastic housing in there. So yeah, that's gonna be a challenge, but we might want to try and remove that. I feel like removing stuff this morning and not like welding and stuff like that, so might as well. All right, front cam. Front cam. There you go. I need to take a break after a sentence to make it work for that one. Let's move inside the car again, because I want to be removing stuff, and that will save a lot of weight. And if we are able to remove that specific part, we're going to be also removing a lot of weight and the tube at the front, because cutting them is not really a solution, let's be honest. Well, it is, but not the best solution. Okay, so dual side. Dual side. All right, so here we go. We are more on this side there. Let's go. So that is our unit grabbing the fresh air at the top here. Yep. So we will have to take a look. We might have a cabin air filter in there, so we might be able to change it and make something a bit better out of that. And we have in here, oh, and it's not sealed. Yep, so we have to remove that big box over here to basically be able to remove the air conditioner condenser that's in here. And that seems like a heavy little part there. So we might want to do that. All right, so let's see what's holding you in place. Are you using that? No. Something huge is keeping you in place. Like this bolt at the bottom here, right? Oh yeah. I need to take care where I put my feet. I will break some wires if I keep going straight in there without looking. Let's remove some stuff. The garage is a mess. There we go. So that one right here. Well, that wasn't too bad. So far, so good. All right, can we? Oh, I think we're gonna have to move that module. Wait, what? Oh, you have another one at the bottom here. What the hell? There we go. Boom. And the two broken pipe are in here. All right, let's move on. Front cam. There you go. Hey, you can tell it's colder this morning as I'm keeping the hoodie on. But I think I'm gonna remove it right now. Oh, it feels like we could use some isolation in here to rework on that, because it's a bit disgusting. But yeah, let's take a look. So, if you're looking here with me, so basically, based on what I've seen on the car, in the book, we should be able to just remove the top layer here, like the top mount right here with a screwdriver. Let me grab one. And with that said, that also means that we should be able to get inside there and remove the condenser for the AC. I didn't want to lose the bracket. I'm doing so much shit right now. Whew. Let's go. There we go. Let's split that open. There we go. Hey, look at this big unit. That's heavy for real. So just removing that, we're gonna be saving a bunch of weight in there. So now we have to figure out how to take that out of the place. That's a chunky little unit. Is there anything bolted to it? No. There's just this that's acting as a restrictor. Well, no, not a restrictor, but it's for the water to get out of the condenser, so we want to remove that. Is that straight mold in here? Yep, it is, because it's basically creating water inside that box and the water is leaking at the bottom, like every car is doing. Alright, we might be able to remove that one. Oh, there we go. There. So much dirt on it also. Look at this. Woo! So basically, we can see light through it. Basically, I feel like it's maybe 10 pounds of weight that we're just going to remove right now. So that's pretty insane. Well done. Let's just move that out of the way because we won't need that anymore. That's some straight fact. I'm not putting AC on that car. And if I do, it's gonna be a different system. Boom. That's a win. That's a quick win. Like that. And now we're just going to have to plug those holes in here. And the thing is, I think we're gonna use some rubber plug to do that. So we're gonna be able to basically paint that metal cover here, but we have also that gasket that's going from the inside of the engine bay and plugging basically like that with that. So that is something we're gonna try to remove. Gonna remove, someone did some sort of bad gasket in there. And I will see if I don't have some rubber plug. I feel like I might have some, but I don't remember where, if I do. Oh yeah, I do here, I think. I don't think they're gonna work for that, so. Well, let's see. Not for that one, that's for sure. I mean, it kind of worked, but it's not strong enough. And that one right here. That would almost work. But again, not enough. So these rubber plugs might not do it. What I could do, if I cut that one though, and put some gasket maker at the back here, if I'm cutting like the edge of the donut shape and just keep the flat surface, that will work. I will be able to glue that at the back there, and it's going to be pressed against that. That will, oh yeah, like that. That will work. Pretty sure that would work. All right, let's do that. I think it's gonna be the best solution. At least for now, that's the best one I can think of, which is good enough for me. I just need a knife over there. Let's try not to cut ourselves. So we're gonna be moving with that one on here. So AC is gonna be properly deleted. And that's something that we love. In that case, I might also remove the isolation in there, just because you don't want it to unstick and go through the other side of the system. Like now there's no big bugs in here preventing it from doing that. There we go, and we can already see that it was anyway a bit gone. All right, and now let's cut that, and we're gonna glue that until, all right, I'm doing exactly everything to cut myself. Now I'm doing it properly. Not cutting towards me, that's already a win. See, if I'm just using this as a cap, that should work perfectly with that here. So I should be able to just use that and basically plug it in place. There and there. Yep. Let's just try to remove the unflattened spot. Have to head out, catch you later. Hey, sounds good. Bonne journée, Kev. On se voit-tu en fin de semaine? Tu dois être déjà parti, mais hopefully on se voit en fin de semaine. There we go. There we go. Let's just flatten that out a little bit more. Here and here. All right, so everything went so well this morning that we are doing absolutely anything else than, well, a lot of other things that we were not supposed to do. I was not supposed to remove the AC this way, but that's about cleaning the engine bay too, so why not? There and there. Oh no, I went too far on that one. Honestly, might not be too bad because I have one that I can use a bigger surface to glue it, so might do the job still. Yeah, that one, that's gonna do the job, because it's above the surface. All right, so basically now we have cleaned that. What I'm gonna do is use those to just glue them with some gasket maker in here. So that way we should be good for sealing everything and make sure there's no water leaking inside the car from here. So yeah, let's do that. Just put that together. There, there. And honestly, I feel like I should, for the time we're gonna have that inside the car without being touched or anything, I feel like we might just reclose that and put the box back in place. So then it's gonna be able to dry properly, right in place, press against each other. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. All right, so let's put the bracket back here. Weight reduction. My first AC delete, to be fair. My real first AC delete. I mean, really not too bad. Looking at one or two drawing and being like, oh yeah, let's go. What just happened? Just heard something weird and I'm missing. Wait, what? There was just, oh, there's the isolation at the top here. Let's remove that too. Feel like I've lost a rubber ring I just did, and honestly, if I just did that, I'm really stupid, but it feels like I've done that. All right, that one is really well stitched at the top, so we might just leave it there. All right, let's put that back in the car. Oh no, they are both there. All right, so dual side. Dual side. There you go. So we're gonna put back the little thing right inside the car, that box. Just so we don't have to worry about it. It's gonna be at its place. Everything's gonna be great. Oh, we just figured, oh, I think I'm, yeah, in the wrong direction. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And I just have to push that through the hole here. need to put the bolt in here. Wait, what? That one's not going in place. Might be the wrong one. That is for the top one here. Pretty sure it's the good one there. Oh, it's that one there. Almost the same thing. There we go. There we go. Everything's in place now. Up. There, and let's put that back in. What's that module? Is it telling us? Nope. We have no clue what this is for. Probably the heater control. There, and that's the 3 bolts looking all the same. Here, there, and one at the bottom there. There we go. Boom.
Front cam.
Hey, first shot. So I can grab that one back, and we can move our way around here. Boom. Let's push the welder back a little bit.
There we go. Dual side. All right, so right now we're gonna just put back that bracket in here. So that's the bracket we just prepared basically right here. So this one that's going on top there, and yeah, we're just going to use some gasket maker that I should have in here usually. Yep. So that's gonna help us just stick everything all together and make sure it's not going anywhere. Front cam. See, right now what I'm doing is just putting way more gasket maker than needed and pressing those rubber plug right against it. So this way the holes are going to be filled. I think I'm even going to put a little bit of gasket maker at the back here in the side. So that way no water leak at any place around there. There you go. I need something to wash my hand. There we go.
And then is the bolt in place? Of course not. So I need to find that bolt again. But there we go, and there we go. All right, I'm gonna jump in the car and try to figure out where I put that bolt, or that screw in fact. Is it you, Pikachu? It could be you. I feel like it is you. All right. So let's just go ahead, push that in place. Yep. In fact, it's more this way. There we go. I'm just going to push that with. I need a screwdriver. Do I have a screwdriver near me? I don't. Need to go grab one. Oh. I'm too old for that. There we go. And like, I'm not caring about painting it at the moment, just because I know that we're gonna be like spraying that on top. Like, we're gonna be spraying it with the engine bay. We're not going to remove it, so it's gonna be clear coated and everything. Well, it's not going to be its own clear coat. It's gonna be probably some urethane paint, so one coat does it all. But yeah, you get what I mean. There you go. Boom, so no water leaking from there. Clean. And here it's our heater core. So this is something we're gonna use to have some heat inside the car. So that's pretty good. Oh yeah, I still need to find a bracket for that one. This is the windshield washer fluid, and here maybe, honestly, maybe that on the other side of here, it's not even complicated, and we don't need something as sophisticated as that. Like, it's not that intense, but just feel like it's maybe overkill for what it is. You're fitting better. Let's try not to strip that thing there. There we go. Never mind. It's a full length nozzle going through there. It's a bit more sophisticated than I thought it was. So basically it's bringing that up here, and that's the nozzle for the windshield washer, and it breaks. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure something for that. Windshield washer delete. That's it. It's looking really clean though, the way it's done, because you don't see the nozzle at all at the top, which is pretty cool. I don't know how well it's working. That's something we're gonna have to try, but it's looking cool, not gonna lie. All right, boom. So now we have that out of the way. It's gonna just dry right there and be sealed forever. Oh, there you go. Oh, I forgot to, sorry for that. Side cam. There you go. All right, so sorry, I forgot to change the point of view, but there you go. So this is all put together now, just sealed in place. It's gonna dry, so the gasket maker is gonna be the perfect
sealant for that part, and like I said, basically when we're going to paint everything in here, we're not going to remove it, so it's gonna get covered in black paint, so it's gonna blend with everything. It's gonna look good, to be fair. The paint might peel long term on the rubber, but yeah, again, that's no big deal. If really I'm worried about that, I might just remove the cap, the metal cap, and just add a little piece of metal in there so that the paint will just stick and won't move at all. So that could be a solution too. Like not even welding it or anything, maybe just a bit of glue inside, but just pressing a metal round cap in there. That said, I can take the measurement just to see if it's something I can find right at the market. If I'm going at the store, that's 34 mil. 34 mil is a bit more than an inch, right? Yeah, an inch is 25, I think. Inch and 1 inch and 1/8, something like that, I think. Let's see, internet, tell me everything. So I'm gonna go right on the internet here. Oh, let's move that to its place. That and that. And that here. And then let's go. Poink. I'm moving the toolbox a little, sorry for that. 34 millimeter, 2 inches. 1.33, so inch and 1/3. Basically. All right, let me look at the tab here. I just want to look at a conversion table telling me what is what. All right, so 0.03, it was 33 thing. Oh yeah, it's around 3/8. With 3/8 or 1.5, we should be good. Yeah, 3/8 will be perfect. So just a cap of 1 inch and 3/8 will work perfectly in there. All right. Cool. Hey, 11:52. I'm gonna call it there, guys. It's been a pleasure this morning again. I don't know exactly what I feel like doing this afternoon. When I was thinking of it, there was still parts to cut and prepare, but I'm kind of tired of doing that. I have a class tonight, so I feel like it's something I won't be able to finish before the weekend. So we'll see. Maybe we'll start in the wiring and like wrapping everything all together. I need to buy a few kits of sleeves that I can put on top there. But yeah, we'll have to see. Honestly, I'm telling you, I might be back at 2. But because I have a class tonight, I might not be back. I will see. I feel like I could take the afternoon to start figuring out what's the next step for the car. Because basically, looking at it right now, we are pretty much done with the body work. There's still some rust to do, so that's something we can handle at the beginning of next week. But I need to prepare for basically what's coming after that. Because yeah, we have parts on their way. We have a lot of things to do, but as long as we don't have them in our hands, it's hard to commit to something. Like, see, steering column, I have a bracket in the way. Sure, might cut it right now. Why not? However, if I'm doing that and receive parts after that that makes everything fit, or it's not fitting anyway and I need to change my plan, well, I'm gonna have cut it for nothing. And that's where I'm at the moment. I need to figure out, okay, we're committing to something we are sure about, like the power steering and everything should work with that. And I have to open the box from Australia. But yeah, so I think I might take the afternoon off and just continue planning everything and making sure everything's gonna be working later on. I might close the gasket maker so it doesn't dry like this. I will be sad because they cost quite a lot for the tube, so yeah. All right, so yeah, like I said, no promise for this afternoon, might or might not be there. It will depend, and we'll see you later on. So love you all, guys. Thank you again for being here, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.